Hey, happy Saturday. So I wanted to make a video because I wanted to make sure that every single one of you knew what was going on in our unit. I know we launched this at our local girls' night out here in the Northern Kentucky, Cincinnati area a few weeks back, but we have girls in multiple states, and I want to make sure that you know what's going on and what part you want to play in what's going on in our unit. So basically, a couple weeks ago, I went to Nashville for a leadership conference. I came home from that conference crystal clear on what our unit is focusing on for the next 6 months by June 30th to hit our goal of 800,000 in the next 6 months and to really just max it out. And I'm so excited about this focus. So some of you already know this, but our focus is to build to 20 red jackets in the next 6 months. Right now we have 6, so building to 20. This is so doable, and I'm just really excited about it. So I want to make sure you know what place you can play in this if you have a desire to be one of those 20 reds. The reason I think this focus is really perfect for us right now is 3 reasons. Number 1, it supports your moving up goal and your goal to make money in your business, even part-time extra money. The second reason is because it supports our unit goal to get to 800,000. 20 reds will produce that. So how exciting is that? It's kind of like a mathematical thing that the 20 red jackets and having 20 red jacket teams will support that goal. The third reason is because this is what will lay the foundation for building our national area, the Discover National Area, which is our ultimate goal. That's what all of this is for anyways, is for that goal. And so this is what will lay the foundation, and it kind of has to happen first. So that's what we're going after. We will have a sea of red jackets. Now, like I said, your goal may be just part-time extra money in your business. And what I think is what I've always said is that this would be the perfect goal for you if you want to max out part-time extra money in Mary Kay, is to get into red jacket, because not only are you making 50% profit on your own sales, but you have a small team that's out there holding parties as well, and you get commission from the company. Now, the place that you would want to park if you just want to make part-time extra money with Mary Kay and you want to get into red, it would be team leader with 5 team members on your team, because you would max out the commission. It's 13% from what your team produces. Mary Kay sends you a check. So that would be great extra money for you. Now, if you want to be in the leadership track, then red jacket is a launching pad for you. It's the beginning of the leadership track, and it's a necessary step to get into that leadership track. You will want to get into red jacket as fast as possible if that is you, if you want to be in the leadership position. It's the first step in leadership. If you're already a red jacket, then I want you to ask yourself, what's the next most logical place on the career path, and set your sights on getting there as fast as possible by the end of February. Okay, so what's in it for you? Obviously, the money, extra money, but also I think this is a really important thing, is influence. When you're a red, you have more of a voice at our weekly events and our big quarterly events, and you are more in the spotlight. So women look up to you. You have more of a chance to speak into women's lives and to share your story and to share inspiration and empowerment to other women. You get leadership roles. Consultants look up to you to follow your example. Influence is a great thing when you're a woman with a pure heart that truly wants to help other women. Your influence can change lives, even at the red jacket level. Yes, it does start there, and that's a beautiful thing. But this is what else is in it for you. If you're not sold on the influence part, these are some fun things that are in it for you. Yes, we're building to 20 reds, but we are focusing on just our first 5 right now by the end of February. 5 by February 28th. And if you're one of those 5, you get into our Red Stiletto Club. You get a free pair of red heels from me, and it's just for being one of our first 5, only the first 5. Also, you'll get recognition at Career Conference, and this is like the biggest place you would get recognition recognition is getting into red. You could also earn the Red Supper Club at Career Conference, and we will work for free food. You will earn a red rally in April, and you'll get leadership training at the red rally. Your face will be on our line of reds at meeting, and your picture will be seriously front and center just for being a red jacket. You'll get on our website and on our newsletter. You will have your recognition. You're going to be like the face of our unit, basically. And you'll be a charter member for our goal of 20. You'll be the first 5 of those 20 in the next 6 months. So let me give you the how. And I don't want you to write this off because of fear. And I don't want you to write this off because you're not sure who your first 3 team members would be or who the next 3 would be. Because I want you to declare that you're a woman of faith and belief, and that you can do anything that you set your mind to, because that is truth. And if you write it off, then of course you're not going to get there, and you're not going to do it because you don't believe that you can. So we're going to choose to believe that we can do anything. And here's the how. The how is holding parties. Many of you set up your month super strong. 3 full circle parties equals 1 new team member. So if you have 0 team members and you want to get to 3, 9 full circle parties. We're focusing on full circle because the way to build a team is the number of career surveys and guests that you bring to events, the number of women that you ask to see more about the opportunity, the number of women you share more with, okay? So career surveys and guests. But you're going to find those career surveys and guests through the people you know right now. So you could certainly call someone up today and say, hey, would you do this to help me with my goal? Would you do a career survey for me? Would you come as a guest for me? But you're going to find the next women at your parties. That's where you'll find your team members. Okay, so 1 in 5 career surveys and guests will join your team. 15 will equal 3 new team members. 15 career surveys and guests, okay? 9 full circle parties, 15 career surveys and guests. Let's choose to start this today. We have 3 weeks left. Just focus on what you can do today to set up next week, and focus on 5 this week. 5 career surveys or guests, both together. It could be 1 guest and 4 career surveys or whatever mixture, but just focus on what you can do this coming week to get into motion and get started. Okay, you ready? Here's your call to action. I want to hear from you. If you want to be one of our 20 or one of the first 5, text me, message me. Whatever you got to do, just text me or box me. Let me know that you're one of our 20, and have a great rest of your weekend.